Hey folks, we're about to do something pretty cool. Me and Andy are going to be playing Zelda 3 in co-op mode. And Andy, can you explain what we're going to do here?
Yes. Okay. So I have prepared a hacked version of SNES 9X. It's running a Lua script, and the Lua script has the ability to connect over the internet to Xander's copy of SNES 9X. Actually, it's connecting over IRC, and it can share information. It can specifically, it can share the contents of memory addresses, and it's going to specifically share the memory addresses that contain items in Zelda 3. So the way this is going to work is that whenever one of us collects an item, the other will instantly get that item also, and that will allow us to do a cooperative speedrun of Zelda 3, where one of us can be collecting item A while the other one is waiting by sort of the door that item A unlocks. And this is literally our first full game run. We did a test run just before this where we got as far as getting out of escape. Chibi Plan, I'll answer Chibi Plan's question in a moment. But this could fail completely 20 minutes in. It could, I could have to suddenly get called away from the computer. Anything could happen. But this could all just crash and burn horribly. But we'll find out. Also, neither of us are Zelda speedrunners, so we have a route. We have a route that we worked out. Xandra did a test run of LTTP yesterday just to refresh her memory about where everything is. And we worked out a route like just now on Skype. So this is not going to be like a carefully honed speedrun route. This is going to be our first attempt at a speedrun. And our goal, which we will not meet, our goal is to be 1 hour and 23 minutes.
Yep.
Because right now, the any percent no major glitches speedrun record for Zelda 3 is 1 hour and 23 minutes. And so if we can beat that, we are going to claim we hold the world record for a cooperative run of Zelda 3: A Link to the Past. And we'll have that title because literally no one else has ever run this category before.
Yeah, that's how it is.
But
your first.
If we can't do better than 1 hour 23 minutes, which I'll be very surprised if we do, then we have not beaten the world any percent record. And just sort of like how if you think about it, every 100% run is also an any percent run. If you think about it, every any percent run is a co-op percent run with one runner, right? So, Nintendo has not gotten angry about the randomizer yet, but the last time I tried something like this, they got all my stuff knocked off of YouTube when Mario Maker came out. But well. The last time I tried something like this was a very long time ago. I made a video where I did about 137 runs of a Kazuya Mara World level and overlaid them.
Oh, that was so cool.
Yeah, and that lasted on YouTube for like 6 years, and then got knocked off when Mario Maker came out, and I don't have a backup, and I'm still sad. But, yeah. Anyway.
One thing. I will be having. I just pick like an existing live split I have. I'm gonna have a timer running on my end, just so we have a live split timer running, because sometimes speedruns.com don't like to have like just video length, so that's gonna have a timer running, and just to be like a little bit more thorough.
I think that makes sense.
Okay, I'm just gonna try something. I think it's.
Tell me when you're about ready to go, and I will.
Okay, cool.
You ready to go then?
No, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Okay, cool. So I can start it and stop it. That's gonna be great. We should be good. Oh, the sync thing isn't working anymore. What do we do to start it?
What do you mean by it's not working?
It says on the little window. It says disconnecting.
Okay. I never connected.
Okay.
So I guess just let's both. This may have to happen a few times during this run.
Okay.
Let's just close your emulator. I'm doing the same.
Okay.
Open it up again.
Okay, I'm just closing the emulator.
Did I mention, y'all, that this is literally all happening for the first time, and one of the So this whole thing works. It works. It works okay. What it does not have is reconnect logic. That is the main thing making me nervous about releasing this, is that if something goes wrong, it's hard to recover. But so yeah, open your SNES 9X, open your ROM.
All right.
Now just connect again. You're Xandra, right?
Yep.
I am MCC2.
Okay. So hold on. What was the thing? Okay, right. Lewis scripting. Okay, yeah. New. Yeah. Okay. And then I select. Right. Okay. I'm Xandra. Okay. Handshake finished.
Great.
We're connected. This is working.
Great.
This wonderful thing is working.
Remember, if at any point you see disconnected in that little Lua window, tell me immediately.
Okay.
Because if either of us collects an item and it doesn't sync, that's bad. If we disconnect, I can recover, but if an item gets lost, we are in trouble. Not like irrecoverable trouble, just weird, and I'll probably suggest something weird, like we just stop and I show you how to give yourself the item in a memory editor. Okay, cool.
It says ignored memory write because the game is not running.
That is absolutely expected.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm going to mod TV plan, by the way. Thank you all. Okay, so Xandra, I'm gonna let's do like a count.
Yep, let's do a countdown.
Can we want to do time.gov again?
No, we have voice. Voice is
okay.
synchronized, so we'll just like 3,
well,
2, 1,
surely,
go. Right? Oh yeah, but I mean, we're both going to start ostensibly at the same time.
Let's try to do like a countdown together, and then you can start your count, your timer.
Yep.
At the same time.
Yep. I have my finger on the button on the controller and also on my life split. Cool.
So
cool.
Countdown from 10.
Yep.
Like 10,
9, 8,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
start.
Go. Okay.
Okay, I'm a few seconds behind, but that's okay.
That's fine. Technically, the first of us who starts and the last of us who finishes is. So I'll just have to remember to push. Okay, I know which button I need to push on my keyboard to stop the timer.
Chibi, I can demod you if you want, and just don't worry about it unless something really obviously horrible happens.
Yep.
Okay, so to answer a couple of questions from chat.
Also, hi chat, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
I did.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
To answer a couple of questions for chat, Mike, I am probably going to post the code for this tonight. I might not post a binary. The main thing that concerns me is I'm afraid that people will start using this while it still sucks. I'm specifically afraid of people starting to use it before I've worked out reconnect and retry logic. Because once it goes out in the world, it's going to be harder for me to change the protocol, and I don't have protocol versioning of any kind yet.
Also, Isla is excited and wishes us good luck, and I think everyone in the chat is stoked for it.
Right. People seem excited. I didn't get a message for the fighter's sword. I don't know if that's weird or not.
I just got it. Maybe we got it at the same time. I didn't get the message, but I did see it.
Let's talk out I got item, item, and then if the other one does not see the message, let me know.
Cool. Maybe we got fighter sword at the same time. I don't know.
Well, did you see I got fighter sword?
I didn't see, but I saw in the little Lua window.
That's interesting.
I saw that something did.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk about what this. Okay. So first off, to answer a question from Chibi Plan earlier, this is the version of SNES 9X RR on GitHub under the SNES 9X RR name. I had to build it myself. It does not. The version that's on GitHub does not build in Windows. It just doesn't work. So I had to do some hacking to get it building, but then after that, oops.
Oh, also, folks in the chat, if someone can post the multi-stream link from Twitter in the chat, I would appreciate it for newcomers.
We're using multi-stream so that you can see both what me and what Dan are doing. I got the boomerang.
Oh, I just got it. I just saw it, and then I got Tamaro's.
Okay, yeah, this
nice.
is not very interesting right now because we're going both through. We are going both through escape at the same time. So what this can sync, it can sync all items, except it cannot sync the first sword because that one is special in a way I haven't worked out yet exactly, and don't need to because we don't have an open mode. It cannot sync rupees, it cannot sync bombs, it cannot sync arrows, it can't sync anything that's a quantity. Yeah, this is vanilla Zelda 3. It can't sync quantities, so it doesn't sync keys either. It can sync big keys, but it can't sync normal keys.
Yeah. It's funny that the things it doesn't sync are what is listed above the screen, except for like the item.
No, that's kind of helpful. Yeah. Also, it does not work with the randomizer, and the reason it does not work with the randomizer is the flute, because the randomizer has this interesting mechanism where you can have both the shovel and the flute and switch back and forth between the two, and that would really mess up the way I'm doing this. It also it doesn't sync it doesn't sync beating Agnahem, and it doesn't sync beating Ganon. Well, it doesn't sync beating either Agnahem. So we're both going to what you're going to see during this run is that we're going to be doing the same thing during escape, and then we're going to split apart for a big chunk of the game, and then we're going to come back together to beat Agnahem, split apart again, and then come back together to do Ganon's Tower. And I have no idea how long this is going to take. It does sync pendants and crystals.
Yep. Because like we could die. Like it's a possibility.
It does sync bottles. That just generally the rule is it syncs anything which is not a quantity.
Oh, interesting.
It does not sync defeated bosses. It could, I think, in principle, but I didn't look into why because who cares?
Yeah.
Cathorman, this is not randomizer. This is vanilla. I have no idea how you pronounce Agnahem.
Aghanim.
Aghanim, is that it?
Yep, Aghanim. It's the H. There's like Aghanim and Sahasrara have weird H's in places you're not supposed to pronounce them. They're very weird names.
It does not sync bottle contents. It does sync bottles. Catglow, we are doing 2-player with a hacked emulator. Dexgo, the way it works is that it has a table of memory addresses it thinks are interesting.
That's such a good way to put it.
And it watches those memory locations to see if they change. If they change, it sends a message over the network saying, alter this. Oh, the stream title says randomizer. Sorry about that. Fix that in the highlighter or whatever.
Yeah, I wrote it as Zelda 3 co-op.
Yeah, I forgot to change my title.
What even is in like the 3-chest room in Escape?
Money, I think, isn't it?
I realize now I forgot to check.
I'm pretty sure it's money.
Okay.
One of you leave the sword, the smith, all the other upgrades. No, that is not interesting to check. I will tell you exactly what happens, because the trick here is that when a memory value changes, it keeps the higher one. Or rather, it keeps the higher one for most of them, and then there are 3 or 4 valid memory addresses that it knows to treat as a bit mask. So instead of keeping the higher, it does bit. But no,
Finally
it doesn't
done
sync
with
everything. It syncs only the addresses I told it to sync. And when it syncs, it always takes the higher address, or if relevant, the bit or address.
Okay, I'm finally out of Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't do quantities, because like you can't sync like the higher arrow value, right? Because you use arrows. Arrows go back down.
Oh,
Wait a
Andy,
minute, sorry.
I'm going for the mushroom.
You're going for the mushroom. I'll go to Eastern.
Yep. And go to the witch. I should hopefully have the mushroom by
Okay.
the time you
Actually,
get there.
I need to do a. I just started like doing autopilot on my.
Right?
Yeah. Which is fine for you, but I'm going to the witch and Eastern.
Yep. I'm gonna try not to die in the forest.
Good. You're gonna beat me to the mushroom. Okay, so we've got a. You can't see it, but we've got a
I
route.
just picked up the mushroom.
Okay. I'm being slow. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
it's I have no clue how any of this is supposed to line up.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. You know what I did? I was like, I can't go east because you can't jump across the river, and I forgot there's a freaking bridge there because I never go this way.
Right? Yeah. No, that's why I played vanilla like yesterday, because I completely forgot what you're supposed to do normally in this game.
So, we have both been running the emulator or the randomizer for a while, and the randomizer, like you know where all the chests are, but you don't know where anything like that's an object is. So, I've forgotten where anything is, and Xandra played it yesterday, so she's got a clearer idea.
Yep, I'm doing town right now. I'm grabbing. Oh, I just got the magic powder. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm doing town.
Okay.
And then getting the bottles.
Great. You're gonna be ahead of me pretty quickly.
Okay, we'll see how it lines up.
Yeah, we've got a route consisting of like, here's the things that player 1 can be doing while player 2 is doing it. Thanks, Tixego. There's like a kind of a version 2.0 that I'm working on of that. But it's maybe I'll put that on stream like a week or so. I keep thinking I'm gonna write a blog post, and I never do. So maybe I'll just like do an online demo. I'm sorry, someone asked about Emily.
Oh, right, cool. Yeah, I'd be interested. Also, like, jaws are dropping in the chat. People are really impressed. This is cool.
We have not done anything impressive. Well, okay, I guess it's kind of cool. We've done like proof of concept stuff. I'm probably going the wrong way right now.
Are you going to Eastern?
Not going the wrong way. I'm off my route. I've been like practicing the same route for the randomizer, and now I'm just slightly.
So I'm gonna have to be the one who gets the flippers, because I'm on my way to having a lot of money.
You're on the way to. Okay, that makes sense to me. I mean, I can also get a lot of money. You may be able to just get the flippers while I'm in Eastern Palace.
We'll see.
I'm not executing well.
It's okay. We'll see how that lines up. But yeah, I'm gonna try, because I think after this I can just.
There's no need to get the item in the bowling room, right? That item is like the map or something useless, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I think the only thing we really need is like the big chest.
Okay, cool. Cat Glow, we can be on the same screen. The only thing that syncs over the network is item collections. Or specifically the things that I programmed in to sync. And the only things I programmed in are item collections. I think this is the key. No! Okay, wow. I didn't need to come to this side at all. I don't think there are any keys.
I just got a bottle.
Heart pieces are not synced. Heart pieces are difficult. Heart pieces are encoded in a weird way. And I just sort of... Eventually, I want to sync everything. I want to sync heart pieces. I want to sync, to some extent, rubies.
Just got the net.
You're doing real well. I'm doing slow.
No, like you're slogging through a dungeon to get something important.
Right. Trace. In principle, I believe you could probably sync open treasure chests, but I haven't investigated that yet. This is sort of version 0.0. This is literally the first full game test. This is like I got the last bits of this working, like.
Is it safe for me to save and quit to get around quickly?
Yes, it is 100% safe, and if I collect an item while you are saving and quitting, it will just hold it.
That's so cool.
The only thing you can't do is reset.
Fine, that's super complicated, and I can't really do it. I'm going to.
The answer is, if you have the pearl, there is no bunny mode. If you don't have the pearl, you're just in bunny mode. Mike, it does not currently support heart containers.
I'm going to Hylia Hype Cave.
Cool.
And
You're doing great. You're doing great, huh?
Nice. Aw.
Dopefish, the probably what would make sense is porting it to BizHawk. But I don't know, just SNES 9X is like nice and familiar to me, so I used that. It's only about, none of this is very complicated. What you were looking at is there's like literally 1 week of work. I downloaded the SNES 9X code on, I looked Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. and then the next, I apologize to everyone.
People in chat say you're nice, Andy.
What?
People in the chat say you're nice.
Okay. TV, you should download my version off GitHub because I've checked in like all of the binaries that you need. Ah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Oh, you got the. I'm about to die. You got bow? Oh, you got the bow. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it said box, and I was confused.
Like I said, I have long-term plans for this. Okay. You know what I really, really, really want? What I really, really, really want is for this to be able to do Super Metroid. Because
yes.
I made this to play with the randomizer, but I think the Super Metroid run of this would be a Super Metroid run like this would be incredible. Like, darn it, I'm so sorry,
I have half a heart. I'm hoping I can make it.
I died
to the ice cave. I'm about to die too. This is going.
I let you down. I let you all down. I'm gonna warn you. This is we are going to be heart poor this entire run because we're going to be low on hearts this entire run because it doesn't sync hearts, but your main source of hearts is beating dungeons, and each of us is only going to beat half the dungeons. So...
Ah! I died just outside of Ice Cave.
Okay. So things that we have learned so far in this run for next time, if we're going to be doing route adjustments. First off, don't go to the right side of... Don't go to the right side of, hey, I kind of got the glitch that time. Don't go to the right side of Eastern Palace, and, don't die.
Yeah, no, that's, yeah, I just had a bad time right now.
Alright, we can do better, we can do better.
Yep.
But what was I thinking? There's fairies right there. I could have healed, and I didn't. Wait a minute.
That's right,
What
we have
am I doing?
bottles.
I have bottles. I have bottles.
We have oh, right. Where can I get fairies?
The best source is right by Link's house. There is, there's a fairy cave. There are fairies in the wishing well. There are fairies,
Oh, I need the boots to get it.
To get what?
I can't open up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. I think someone asked something in chat and I blanked on what. The GitHub is I am McClure on GitHub, and I haven't uploaded it yet, but it should appear right after the stream because
That's great.
I really want to stress how much this was a matter of like the instant we could test this, we did.
Yep.
This was like a mad daft to like see like, okay, does it work? And I'll at some point put up binaries, but if I haven't put up binaries yet, it's because I don't think it's very well yet. But okay, so there's a couple of questions. There's what does it do now? There's what will it eventually do? So right now it syncs only like items you find in chests, and that, like I said, sort of are not quantities. PSEG, that might be a good idea, but a thing to remember is this is not a ROM hack. This is an emulator which is cheating. I don't know. What I'm really trying to decide is...
Got the ice rod. Yeah!
What I really want is, I don't think it matters. Once we start doing a randomizer, you will need to sync. I think the capacity upgrades, and you need to sync. Nice.
Oh, how close are you to having the boots?
I have the pendant right this second.
Oh, wow.
I will have the boots in just a second.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna
yes,
save
we
and
are
quit.
both running Sprite ROM hacks, but otherwise this is vanilla Japan 1.0. Anyway, I think it's important to sync like the big rupee finds, right? Because like in randomizer, the 300 rupee pieces are effectively like keys that you unlock King Zora with, right? I am entering Sashralia now.
Okay.
But I'm not really sure how rupees should work. Like, should it be a shared wallet? You can do that.
I don't know. I don't think the game. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I do like the way this works right now, where consumables are up to each player, but the big things are shared. Like, that follows a nice logic, design-wise.
It does follow a logic, but it doesn't work as well for randomizer.
Heck yeah. Okay, I'm just right outside the library.
Great. I'm going to. You've already got. Do you already have the flippers?
No, not yet. I couldn't. So you should probably go to desert.
I'll get the. I should do desert. Oh, you're getting the book.
Yeah, I'm getting the book, and then I can just hightail it to. Oh wait, yeah, no, it's whoever's closest, right? Because I have the money.
If you're by the, you've got the money. You get flippers. Yeah. It's hard. It's not hard to get to. Right. Got the book. Ready to go. I'm gonna have so many hearts, and you're gonna have so few, because I'll have done like 2 separate dungeons, and there's like 2 pieces of heart in the desert, and I might get both.
That's totally fine. I've been like grabbing small pieces of heart whenever I can, because like I was like a little bit ahead for a bit. So
definitely do that, especially because you're gonna get fewer dungeons than I am.
Oh, and now I can go get some
Look
fairies.
at that perfectly ordinary middle-aged man by that sign. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not bother him. I just have this powerful urge to not bother this man.
That's nice. That's a good urge. More people should keep that urge.
He's just so perfectly ordinary.
That's
Why would I bother?
Thanks for the follows, by the way. All right.
G-Sequel, it works if someone on the file select screen because I put in logic specifically for that. All right, so here's the problem with syncing rupees.
Oh, just to check, I'm headed to Flippers. I'm gonna need to have the power glove to get there.
I will. No, you don't. You can take Flippers, right?
I can't. I don't know how to.
You don't know how to pick Flippers. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I will get you the power glove as soon as I possibly can. I am.
Cool.
I am making I hope it's not at the map. No, the key's in the next room. Okay, okay, okay. This is the second dungeon in a row I've gotten the map. It should be like just a minute or something.
Fine. Yeah, I'm
buy yourself
in here.
something nice, like a potion or something. Get some.
Yeah, retail therapy. Yeah, okay. Why not? I'm right outside like the witches.
I'm running, but it's still gonna be like a minute or two. I mean, we could just like lose a minute to waiting on me.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. It's like
you can harass the green blob. Do you know about harassing the green blob?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand uncomfortably close to the witch and peek over her shoulder into the cauldron, see what she's doing.
That's not a Andrew, do you know about the green blob?
No.
Try using the green blob right by the witch's hut.
Yeah.
Try using the magic powder on it.
Oh my gosh, it's a dancing pickle.
This death is intentional. Now talk to him. Oh no, wait, no, it won't. He'll talk to you in Japanese. Ah!
Yeah.
I tried to do a death warp and I forgot I had 2 fairies.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so shared consumables. So what I was thinking about doing was like having the 2 sync types right now are take the higher one and do bit warp. And I could do like a delta, right? Where if you spend 20, you lose 20 rupees. If you gain 20, you gain the other one gains 20 rupees, right? So it's just kind of always floating. There are 2 problems with this. One is, what do you do when you first boot? Do you try to like synchronize them? Like if you start and one should have the glove now.
Got the gloves. Yep, I almost understood part of what the dancing pickle was telling me.
Shield upgrade would make a lot of sense.
Thanks, Duolingo.
TV plan, the chat widget in multi-Twitch just sucks. I'm sorry about this. We tried there's another app that has like a weirder name, and we tried using that, and I couldn't get it to work, so I used multi-twitch again. I'm sorry about that. You could always open a second window in Twitch and just not read video. So I don't think consumable increase works either, because that might not be fair. One option is one option that I was considering is only chest rupees count. So like if you just get 20 rupees, that does not sync. But if you get 300 rupees out of a chest, yeah, Khadgar, I tried Khadgar and I couldn't get it to work. Maybe if you get 300 rupees out of a chest, that syncs, and then the chest is like empty. You can't double collect the chest, because I've put in logic for that. I spent a long time talking to Christine about this problem last night, and I came up with a solution that is ridiculous and silly, but that I absolutely love, which is that, so the big problem with the Delta idea is that there's the potential for like a, this is actually a problem in cryptocurrencies. Literally, in cryptocurrencies, they talk about the double spending attack. And there's a problem with the double spending attack, which is that you could have you could have exactly 120 gold, and both players could be standing at the look at all those items. I didn't get into that. Both players could be standing at the potion shop. They could both buy the red potion at the same time. And they don't have enough money to buy 2 red potions, but they still get the red potion because it goes down to 0. And either underflows, which you don't want.
Also, yeah, I have a problem. I'm a little short, and I forgot that in vanilla you don't get a lot of money from enemies.
Well, you got a little bit of time to farm.
Okay.
How much money do you have?
Oh, Zora's only drop bombs. Dang it. I need 20 bucks.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's always what happens to me. I'm always 20
There's
bucks
a lot of
short.
farm stuff right outside of Zora. All right, well, I don't feel so bad about being slow on Eastern now.
Yeah, no, see, it's like I should have just like went to another cave or something, or.
I can't talk about software design and fight whatever this thing is, the annoying worm.
Yeah, this is the thing. When I'm going to Zora, no one gives me money.
I might. Oh no, wait. I've still got fairies. If I can die, and that's okay. Once. Not very good.
Oh, any enemy will drop.
Ah! Thank you for those bottles, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm. That's what I do. Okay, so apparently if I stun an enemy, it's gonna drop 1 rupee. So I'm just 15 enemies away.
I'll head on to Death Mountain.
Yeah, dang it.
It's okay. It's okay.
I had 1 job.
You had like 6 jobs.
And it's
sequentially. You did mess up one of them.
Yeah.
All right. So, the idea that I was talking about with Christine for the double spending attack is I'm going to have to check to make sure that you don't underflow on rupees, right? That's just a thing I'm going to have to do. Hey, sis. Sorry, I just saw my sister. I'm going to have to check, because if I just did the delta, you would underflow, and then you'd have like rupees, because I don't know what rupee underflow does in this game, but it's probably not something that you want to happen if you're the designer. But what I could do is I could detect you went under, and I could put you in debt.
Oh my gosh.
I could literally remember that you are now, your credit cards are drawn, you now have negative 40 rupees, and you owe me. And then every time you collect more rupees, I could just take them away.
That's so cool.
I've got my little message display at the bottom of the screen. So I can just display, like, you know, I could just, the next time that you get 20 rupees, I could just take your 20 rupees, not let you keep them, and just print, you are now 40 rupees in debt. You get
That's so cool.
35 rupees in debt. And this is great, unless Forks Xandra cannot hear you because she's in her own chat. The only way that this doesn't work is if the player attempts to just dash for Ganon and beat the game while still in debt, and then they never have to pay. But
yeah,
what I was thinking was, if that happens, I would detect it. I would detect you're in debt, But you mean... Hi, Christine. Yeah, Christine's idea was that if you're in debt, the big key for Ganon does not work.
Oh,
Which is,
nice.
This is the if you've played Christine's game, you know she is mean. She is really, really mean as a designer. So that is a very Christine solution. Hi, Christine. Hi.
Oh, can you say hi to Christine for me?
Yeah. Christine. Xander says. Wait. Christine can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dang it.
My solution was just to shame the player, and if you enter the Triforce room, and you are still in debt, it just simply prints, "You will be hearing from collections." And then I could then maybe go even further and like have like further messages appear during the ending, like halfway through it like appears like, you know, here's Zelda like.
Hi, Christine.
Zelda is in front of or Link or whoever is in front of their home with their uncle, and
oh, your uncle recovers your house literally because you're in debt.
And then like once you reach that point in the end credit, it pops up like your phone is buzzing in your pocket. You don't recognize the area code. You know. Yeah, okay, so Dopefish, that was the other idea that I had. The best possible thing you could do, IMO, the best possible thing is to allow the double spending attacks, let it happen, and then change your name to Thief.
Oh.
But you can't do that because the max name length is 4. But like that would have been so perfect.
Oh, right, but it is in the English version. It's 6. So also, I'm heading up. I have enough money. I'm heading up to Zora. This is never gonna happen again. Also, yeah, just want to like warn my folks. Like, Andy just got the mirror, which means I can now save and quit and go directly to Death Mountain, and that's cool.
I don't have bombs. Bombs don't sink.
Oh,
I do. So I like the idea of the quantities, like the bombs, arrows, and all that sinking. Because I really like the idea of player 1 uses all of player 2's arrows.
That is, yeah.
PSEG, that is a fantasy. Capitalism does not reflect character.
There is no ethical consumption in the gig economy.
Right.
Okay, I have the flippers.
TV plan, I think that might be a little more than I can easily do with memory hacking, but it's worth a shot. Alright.
Okay. Okay, so now I can save and quit and head right to the tower.
Actually, I've got some news. I've got the big key, like, now.
Okay.
So you don't need to go to the tower. Like, if you want to do some sightseeing, feel free, but I don't think there's a reason to.
Right, okay, so you're ahead of me. So I'm just gonna have to be at the pedestal. Soon.
Yeah, and if you can think of anything else you can do in Light World, like get yourself some hearts or something, like refill on fairies. Do you have fairies?
Oh, right, I should refill on fairies.
I
really died mysteriously.
Because I have a tendency to choke horribly on Moldorm, so it may be that I will lose as much time on Moldorm as we lost on Flora. Bombs. This is my first bomb.
Right, that's right. You never had reason to actually get some bombs.
I've not had a reason to get bombs.
Okay, I shouldn't go see our good friend under the bridge right now because I'm gonna need to go get the sword before then.
No, you should go see the bridge. That's a great use of time. Go to the bridge.
Okay,
go
good.
To the bridge because this is gonna take me a minute, and you can get to yeah, Mike,
to the bridge.
The thing that excites me is like the little weird time saves. Like there's no backtracking. So player 1 is exactly where player 1 needs to be at the same time player 2 is where player 2 needs to be. Like try to just think in your head what the route would be for Super Metroid, right? Like imagine like player 1 goes, picks up the morph ball. The instant player 1 has the morph ball, player 2 is entering the bomb area. Why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Oh yeah, for the people in the chat, indeed, that like someone thankfully listed all of Christine's games, including Lady Caroline Bine, who some people have said is the best game of 2016.
Another fairy. I'm out of fairies.
I'm about to get another bottle. Got a bottle.
I'm going to get fairies before I leave the mountain. Okay,
That would be a good name for something.
So if you can book it to the Lost Woods, that would be great.
Yep.
And I'll just die 4 times in Moldorm.
You got this. I believe in you. Okay. Oh, what happens?
What?
What happens if I'm in the sanctuary when, story-wise, supposedly, like, the sanctuary gets attacked and Zelda gets kidnapped?
I'm reasonably served with nothing.
Okay. I'm just gonna exit and then come back in and
There's
like,
just memory addresses, right? Like when you load, it's not like things are gonna. I mean, let's not test it, but I'd imagine nothing especially interesting.
Oh yeah. I'm just like curious, like I'm just gonna exit and then go right back in, like, oh yep, everything's bad now.
Did I mention I'm really? So, Basley, as far as 2v2 racing goes, this exists because I misunderstood what 2v2 racing was. People were talking about 2v2 racing, and I imagined it was this. I was like, that's so cool. They figured out a way to like make it co-op, and no, it's just randomizer 2v2 racing. It was just you're on Skype.
Hey, Ian.
Sandra, next time we do this, let's send me to do the thing that requires fake flippers, and you do Moldorm.
Yep, totally.
Did I mention I'm really, really bad about Moldorm?
Okay, I'm really comfortable beating up Moldorm. So yeah, next time let's do that.
That's called 2v2 is that you have like 4 players racing. So you have a 2-player team racing against another 2-player team. Sorry.
You okay?
I almost fell off the ledge. Really scary.
I haven't
So
been
sorry.
updated my thing.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Aww.
Our world record is slipping away as we speak.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Well, Mystique, I misunderstood too, and that's why I had to spend a week writing a hacked emulator so that we could. Like, I was sad. Like, I thought I lived in a world where a 2-player cooperative hack of randomizer exists, and I'm like, I'm so upset. I don't live in that world. I'm going to change this world until it's the other world.
Yeah, if you have any very technical questions, feel free to switch over the page into Andy's chat. That's going to be the good place for them.
Avoid the center pit. That's interesting. Oh yeah, the center pit takes you to the. Well, Trelawney, what was your recommendation? Because the way I do this is I hold out the sword, I get it to that point, and then I just hang out here. And for some reason, if I've got the sword extended, it usually doesn't let me fall off the ledge. But then sometimes that just doesn't work.
I always hang out in the middle of the rightmost section and then just like wait until Mordor passes and keep my distance until it turns, and then I can just go in and do the swishy slash.
It's complicated. Dashing lets you go for Moldorm without bouncing. Dashing also sounds like I don't like this boss. Ah! Okay, I beat Moldorm. I beat Moldorm.
You did it! Awesome, cool. Oh, the T has a question. Are each bottle unique, or if we both get 2 bottles, something happens?
Okay, so
I'm getting the Master Sword, by the way.
Okay, yeah, do it. Okay, so this is very partner got Master Sword. Okay, so this is really confusing to me. I do not understand how the bottles are encoded because there are 2 memory. The bottles are recorded twice. There's 1 memory value. Oh my gosh, I've got the Master Sword. It's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Okay, I'm saving and quitting and rushing to Aghanim.
Alright, I'm going to be just a few seconds behind you because I'm going to stop and get fairies.
Yeah, I said partner got ether.
Good.
Nice. Yeah, that's some good synchronization.
Okay, so bottles, there's 1 value, which is a number of bottles, and then there's another value, which is which bottles you have. There are 4 separate bottles, and you have to move that bottle from no bottle to empty bottle. There's like 6 different values it can have. It's like empty bottle, no bottle, red potion, blue potion, green potion, berry, bee, good bee, and mushroom. can have a mushroom in a bottle slot, which I assume is something that they were gonna do at one point that didn't need. But that is why that's one of a couple reasons why I don't sync bottle contents. Is that my syncing method is based around the assumption of higher is better. And I can always replace a number with a higher number, but that's not necessarily the case. I'm in Agnahem.
Okay, me too. Also, by the way, we have 112 people watching.
That's pretty cool.
That's the most that has ever watched me stream. That's pretty...
Yeah, that's well above mine. It's the mushrooms are. I don't know. I was weirdly fascinated by this yesterday because the mushrooms that you put in your bottle slots are different. They're orange instead of red. Agnahem State is not synced. I'm pretty sure Agnahem State could be synced, but I have not. Some of the bitmask flags are like the ability bitmask flags, like there are some bitmask flags that. Okay, bye, Christine. Bye, Christine. You too. Bye. Thanks for coming by.
Bye, Christine. Oh no, I took a wrong turn.
Yeah, Chibi mentioned that the slot for the mirror has 3 possible values, and one of them is a letter.
I owe you 1 bottle. Oh wait, what if you took the letter to the hobo and says, "Oh"?
Is that like you talk to like a friend of the old man, and the friend of the old man gives you a letter and says, "Give this to the old man in the cave," and then the old man gives you something that you need to get into the dark world, but then they decided not to go that way. Which I think it's cute that you rescued the old man. I think that's.
Yeah. Oh, Andy, is there a reason why we are using the Japanese ROM?
Yes.
Is it just because it's faster?
No, we're using the Japanese. Okay, so I started developing this against the Japanese ROM because that's what the randomizer uses.
Right.
And my goal was for this to work on the randomizer before I realized that the randomizer was just a little too complicated to do on the first pass. We are using the JP 1.0 for this ROM. Oh my god, I've never seen that before.
What?
That was awesome! A guard got confused and fell off the platform without me even touching him. It was great.
Nice!
Great. Okay, so the, I have no confidence that the RAM map is the same between different versions of Zelda. Right? So I tested on the JP 1.0 ROM, and, I tested on the JP 1.0 ROM, and so if we used any other version, it's possible the RAM addresses might have changed. Also, I know some of the JP 1.0 glitches, so if I went to the bother of learning Flake Flippers, we're gonna use this version.
Okay.
Also, like the hammer dash, right? You can do the hammer dash.
Oh, I love the hammer dash. I love the hammer dash.
The RAM map is not the same, so. A feature that this does not have, but I want it to, is being able to detect which ROM it's running and do something slightly different if it detects it's in, like, Zelda versus Super Metroid or something. I do think it's, to an extent, not... I didn't sync Agnahem because the event flags, like, is your uncle dead? Have you beaten Agnahem? All those flags are really messy. It's just like a weird collection of several different bit masks. Some of which contain things you don't want to sync. Like the ability mask is like all stuff that like you want to sync high, but like I don't know. It was just all messy and I didn't want to bother. I do like. No, what are you doing to my sister? There was a stream where I started playing around with exploration glitch while I was using the Zelda right hack, and I rescued Zelda, exploration glitched into this room, and so I had me as Zelda, with Zelda trailing me, and then we watched Zelda get dark. Kev, yeah, it's required vanilla, so. But I don't know, I do like I kind of like the rhythm of the 2 players start in the same place, and the 2 players end in the same place, but they have to come together to
Mm.
Start the end. Hello, Agna.
I really like that. I really like that.
That is cool. But I
Okay.
think if you're doing randomizer, you would want to sing his defeat state because Agna's defeat state is kind of, it's like an item, right? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
front feet.
Um,
But I think if this is, I would
Andy.
like it. What?
did you get the pearl?
I don't remember.
I do not have the pearl. I'm a bunny.
I don't have the pearl. Okay. Okay. Here's an idea.
Do you have the pearl? Oh, you can't because you're in a
I don't
cutscene.
have the pearl. I literally forgot it. I'm
Oh,
so
whoops.
sorry. Okay,
Oh,
we are
one
now
of- oh.
even for the flippers issue.
Yeah, one of us should run back and get the pearl.
I'm still fighting Agnahem.
Okay, then
Whoever
I have a
is
head
not-
start.
Okay, go get the pearl. You have the big key.
Ostensibly.
You have the big key.
I mean,
If
I'm
you don't
gonna
have the
check.
big key, you're on bug, and that's great because
Oh
the goal
gosh.
was to. This is hilarious. You know what? Okay, I'm now. This is great. Okay, we are no longer in a speed run. This is just fun. Funny.
Yep, we're just.
Y'all,
Hey.
thanks for joining our Let's Play of Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start. Should I walk for the Eastern Palace or should I walk for Quake?
Okay. Up to you. Like, they should both come together. But now, since I'm gonna save and quit and go real quick, get the pearl.
Please do that.
So you can't throw. Oh right, all right. Whichever. Oh, okay. I'd wonder if Kiki will let you do things.
I doubt Kiki will let me do things, so I'm gonna go wait by Quake.
That's a good idea. I should.
So,
I'm gonna.
Okay, so what's our time? Oh, you've got a time, don't you?
Yeah. We are 44 minutes 27 seconds.
That's a decent pace.
Hmm.
I would like it. Ha! I am Super Bunny. I'm Super
Oh,
Bunny.
that's right. You can super bunny. That's your
I can
advantage
Super Bunny,
here.
but I'm gonna lose it the instant I jump off the pedestal.
Well, don't jump off the pedestal.
I mean, the pyramid.
Oh, well, don't just take the stairs.
You can't from there.
No.
It's too bad.
All right. I'm cool. I'm gonna get.
We're going to have the world record for synced co-op.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. I can't go this way because okay, let's go just hang out with Kiki for a bit. Am I gonna just keep being the dungeon person? I guess that can't be the case because we're gonna be Oh, you wrote out the.
Yeah. No, we're gonna be like one of us was always gonna be busy at this
Let's
point.
just see what Kiki does.
Yeah, I'm curious now.
The Dark World music is better if you're the bunny, and it only plays if you're the bunny. You only
What?
start the game. Can I go talk to this person as the bunny? That sounds hilarious. I wonder if there's like a special message if you talk as the bunny. Because if you come into the Dark World and you don't have the pearl, Agnahem yells at you telepathically. It was like, you doofus! You forgot the pearl! Like, they thought out this scenario.
It's like, oh, it seems you've met a terrible fate, haven't you?
Actually, you know what? I have a theory that at some point in development, you stayed a bunny much longer than you do in this version.
Hmm.
Because there's something really weird where every single Dark World entrance, other than the Kiki will not follow a bunny.
Pearl.
Partner got pearl. Okay, cool. I'm not. Okay, let's see what I can do. I'm gonna leave and re-enter the Dark World. See what happens.
Yeah, I can probably mirror out and like.
Yeah, you can mirror out. And,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get the hammer. I don't. There's not much. Oh
Yeah.
my god! What have I done?
What?
I am Perma Bunny.
Oh no!
I went to the light world and I was still a fucking bunny.
Maybe you need to save and quit.
I mean, okay, it's actually pretty cool to get permanently turned into a bunny, but
Fair.
okay, I'm now back at. Okay, I'm me again. I'm me again.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
I went to the light world and I was a bunny. I couldn't get out of super bunny state. That's amazing. I guess that
Perma-bunny.
should that be something that I try to fix, or should that be like?
Let's explore it more before fixing it, I think.
We've got a magic bunny transformation.
Yeah. Okay, so
All right, I'm heading for Kiki. What are you doing?
okay, I guess I could like as soon as how early do you get hammer? Pretty quickly, right? Oh no, it takes a while.
Very quick, and I don't remember where the big key is. Where's the big key?
The big key is downstairs. The big key is in the middle. You know, there's like 3 bridges. You blow up the one on the left to fall.
Okay.
So you need to get.
Do I have to go either left or right?
Okay, you need to have one. Okay, well, do the underground first. Usually that should get you enough keys, but basically you need to.
Should I do the left or the right side?
Left first.
Do left first. Okay.
Yep, I think so. And
I
like.
don't need those keys.
Yep, you need to blow up the left bridge and fall with 1 key in your possession, and then that's gonna let you go up the middle. That gives you the big key, and then.
Great.
It's in the room with all the bouncy beetles. You go up.
Okay.
And then
this is helpful. Thank you.
Cool.
I had exactly enough rupees to pay Kiki and have 1 rupee left. Great.
Woof. That was close because like if you get hit, Kiki leaves, and you have to pay Kiki money again.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I'm back in the dark world, and I'm not a bunny.
I'm
Winning.
That's right. Okay. Cool.
Doing well.
And I guess just going for quick.
I'm going for quick.
Great.
I have 5 hearts. How many hearts do you have? Out of
I
curiosity?
have 8.
Whoa.
so
Okay.
If you start running out of time, maybe it would make sense for you to. Wait, first off, just make sure you have a lot of.
Oh yeah, I'm ferried up.
Okay. Follower sync sounds scary.
Yes, Trace. This is a very hairy situation.
I do think I don't want the bottles to sink ever.
Oh, the contents?
I don't think I want the bottle
Yeah.
contents to sink.
No, that's fair.
Because
like,
that's like a non-shareable consumable, right?
yeah, basically it means like the state of like the special state of your Y items will never sink.
That
That's
sounds
fair.
right to me.
I'm gonna get Quake. Oh, hey, I can mirror and get the better shield and the better boomerang. Might as well do that.
Yeah, that sounds great. Do that. And I'm really curious if that's gonna work. You can also get free green potions, but I don't think you want green potions.
No.
What are you doing? Do I have as many? No, I'm gonna get more fairies.
You got Quake?
I got Quake.
Nice.
We are quaked out.
Also, I completely forgot
I
to
am
mirror.
quaking in my boots. That pun actually doesn't make any sense.
Did
So
you
actually,
ever
that-
watch Samurai Warriors?
Have I watched what?
It was like a cartoon, an anime that got dubbed about like kind of Sentai, but all samurai themed. One like, of the enemies had like his attack was like quake with fear, and he got to say it and yell it twice per episode. So
Just checking. Was this CanCon?
I don't understand what that is.
Sorry. Is it possible this was a Canada thing?
Oh, that is possible. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Because there's a few cartoons that were like that, but were technically like.
Right. I don't think this is like Totally Spies or something.
We had like Samurai Super Cyber Squad or something. It was something like a really hilarious name. It was like the Digimon to Power Rangers.
Oh gosh.
Lifting. This is a
Just got the magic boomerang.
Great. Wait, what did I just do? I got the big key. Okay. Sorry, I was on autopilot and I literally was not paying attention to which item I just collected. Okay, so this syncing, the whole sync thing, is implemented in Lua. So in principle, you could put it in BizHawk, and if you could put it in BizHawk, you could do anything with it. Fire shield, cool. Oh, this is really interesting. When is my shield gonna change?
Oh right. Oh, also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit by the bridge, the hammer bridge.
I think that's great because I'm entering the maze. There's a bunch of questions happening in chat, and I cannot answer all of them because I'm playing a video game and it's extremely distracting.
Do you have a question that I can answer?
There are questions about like how this works. I'm putting all this up on GitHub as soon as this is over. I would have put it up before, but I just ran out of time because I was so excited to do this, and I wanted to get started before 9. But I'm gonna put this all up. As I mentioned before, I'm not putting up binaries yet, so I'm gonna you can inspect the code, you can run it yourself for test purposes, but I'm not. I might try to delay. Okay, hammer.
Hammer! Heck yeah!
Is there any reason to go downstairs at all?
I don't think so. If you got the hammer. The big key at some point should probably. And then you're good. It just yeah, go for it. Oh yeah, no, downstairs is just useless stuff. There's money if you need money.
Who needs money?
Yeah, I mean.
I don't have money. I have heart.
Yeah. Aww.
I mean, not literally. But, oh wow. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So Chibi is pointing out that what I've got right now is I have the magic shield, but the graphic is not updated.
Oh, weird.
And we just tested this, and yep, it's true. All right, I've only pulled this off successfully once.
What are you gonna do?
I'm trying to. Oh, cool. Trying to do the massacre of. Oh, shit. I'm cussing a lot in the stream. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Somewhere there's an 8-year-old watching this, and they're like, "What is that woman saying?"
Okay, now I know. Oh,
holy crap! I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this.
Is everything okay?
No, I'm sorry. I just did something really, really silly. I wasted about 30 seconds.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, if you're ever doing the mirror to go shovel up the ocarina, be aware if you mirror near the center of the clearing, the ghost will sing, and when he's done singing, you will be warped back because it took too long.
That's great.
That's actually hilarious.
Yep.
I like the story implications of that. That you spent so long listening to a ghost that you fell into another world or something.
Yeah.
Remember to get the.
I just got the ocarina, by the way.
Remember to get the bird.
That's what I'm doing. That is very much what I'm doing.
That's fantastic. I am headed downstairs, so this shouldn't be much longer. Okay, anyway, my plans for releasing, playable binaries of this are... Okay, so first off, technically, it's just Lua. So if you have SNES 9X, you can just run this. But my plans for releasing playable binaries are... Sarah, it does sync the bird because the bird is coded as an item.
It's also the word.
My plans for releasing playable binaries is I want to get protocol versioning, so that once we start making changes to the protocol, which there's a couple reasons I'd like to. If you have two incompatible versions, they try to talk to each other, they'll just tell you politely, "Oh, we can't talk to each other," instead of doing something weird. I also want to set up something. I don't know what yet, but I want to get some sort of failsafe in place for if you crash.
I have bird.
Nice.
Do you get bird? How does that work?
I just get the bird. It's an item.
That's so cool.
The bird is literally an item. So I literally just got the message, partner got bird. That's my text, right? I labeled it bird.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm at the camera thing. Anyway, right now, if either of us reset without saving, we would
Yep. Wow.
And similarly, if this crashed, if the emulator crashed, it would effectively be a reset without save. You would also be sort of, because it's everything is relative. So if one of us gets the lantern, the other one gets the lantern.
All right. You want to hear something scary?
Yes.
I'm heading into blind with 5 hearts and no armor.
Come on. Good luck.
Thank you. I got the map, so I'm good. So.
Serious thought. Might want to. This is not good routing. But oh wait. You know what we could do?
What?
You know what we could actually do? Okay, so first off, you should have gotten half magic before you went in.
Oh, I'm a
But
dummy. I should.
I've got the crystal, and literally what I'm going to do right this second
Crystal.
is I'm gonna once you get the titan, I'm going to go to Kakariko, and I'm going to attempt to get half magic at the cape.
Oh, right.
I can
I'm a bunny.
do that. I can get the half magic in the cape, and if you have half magic in the cape, you can probably beat blind with very few hearts, right?
Yep, that's true.
Okay, let's do that. That makes
Nice. That's a good idea.
Okay. Tell me when you see you got a crystal.
Oh, earlier.
You've already got the crystal. Okay.
Oh
great.
yeah, I said it like a minute, like 30 seconds to a minute ago. So.
Okay, I didn't hear. There's a lot happening right now.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I have the big key for blind.
Okay. I'm gonna try to be in a place where I can collect the. I'm gonna try to be in a place where I can collect the cape as soon as you get the
The mitt?
the mitt.
Okay.
Okay, long term, I want to sink heart containers. That should not be hard. It just I need to think out how to do it. Heart containers are easy to sink because heart containers go up and not down. Capacity upgrades and the randomizer are easy to sink. I really, that was silly of me. I really don't know what it is I want to do about.
Okay.
How far are you?
Just got a ferry.
Okay.
I'm on my way to go downstairs to see blind.
Okay, so
I mean,
you're not too far from the.
No, it's gonna take me a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna
Dang
wait
it.
by King's Tomb because
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. It's just I'm having a bad time.
Okay, did you die?
Not yet.
I have more hearts, so if you want, we could trade places. But for now, I'm gonna just wait by King's Tomb. What the?
Sounds good.
That is not tall grass. How did you even fit in there?
Right? I still have a couple fairies. I should be good.
Okay, you just get as far as the Titans met, and then at least I'm unblocked.
Yep.
What should I do? Should I go directly for Meyer? Go directly for Meyer.
Oh right, because no, you can't warp though.
Can't warp.
I mean, you can fly to desert, but you can't really do anything because you don't have the mitt.
No, I mean after. I'm going to get in quick succession cape, and then half magic, and then temper.
All right, cool. What is okay? It says King's Tomb for cape, then tempered sword, and then after that, if you you don't have the mitt, but you can probably do.
I could be doing.
You could
I
be
don't
doing.
really need to be by King's Tomb. I could start just doing dungeons right now, but I think you're probably gonna die at blind if I don't get you the cape.
That's fair. You could maybe
use the cape.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. At 5 hearts, yes.
The tempered sword.
I'm gonna.
I could be doing dungeons right now, but once we have the mitt, we can do any dungeon.
Okay, I got a replacement fairy. How am I doing? I have 2 fairies. Okay. Okay. Please don't go up. You went up. You weird thing.
Maybe I'll just go get some money.
That might be-
Sorry to be micromanaging.
Oh,
you.
also, no, it's fine. I'm almost up to blind.
Okay, so that won't be long before you're at the.
Oh no, I'm like a couple screens away. I'm rushing the jail right now.
Great. Good luck with the horse people.
Thank you. Blind is not here.
What?
Blind is not there. All right, that's weird.
Did you knock out the skylight already?
I did, but like I went to the cell. Blind isn't there. There's no blind in the cell. That's never happened.
Okay.
I got the mitt though.
This might be my fault.
Okay, so you have the mitt.
I have the mitt, and I'm
Yep.
about to get the cape.
So maybe there's like something. Maybe it's like waiting. Yep, got the cape. I
Okay.
guess I'm gonna go see if blind is like waiting.
In the room?
Yeah,
That shouldn't
already?
happen.
So, nope. All right, so maybe you need to do this because maybe something happened in your game that my game wasn't listening to.
It's
Weird.
possible.
So-
I'll go check.
Yeah, and then I'll just like mirror out and start doing some other stuff. We got the mitt, so I can do the tempered sword stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go directly for blind.
Sounds
and if
good.
blind didn't spawn, then
You should have the big key.
great. If blind didn't spawn, then either we
Also, Frog isn't
who
there.
pulled Master Sword? That's a great question.
I pulled Master Sword. Blind. Also, the Frog isn't here.
We're not in the right state. We're not in Agnahem state or something, right? I
Okay.
think someone didn't beat Agnahem.
But
I
we
have
both
no idea
did.
where this would happen. Maybe... Yeah, I've beaten all the dungeons.
Yeah.
Wait, Frog doesn't spawn until something happens, I think, but I don't remember what.
Oh, really?
I don't know why I remember that. Alright, I'm gonna go look for blind.
All right. I'm gonna get cursed by a demon.
Yeah, go get
Weird.
cursed, please.
Yep.
That would be great. Kev asked, do you need to do swamp? I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, we need to do swamp?
I mean, eventually you need to do swamp.
Yeah,
But,
weird.
no, I mean, someone suggested.
Half magic.
Great, thank you. And also, I was really glad that would not work,
Hmm.
and it did. Geez, the graphic even updated.
Nice.
Mike points out, isn't it great that one person can grab big key first and the second person can just go mode the whole dungeon?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Someone is asking if swamp is a game for blind. I don't see why it would be. What am I
No,
doing? I'm
because
sorry. I'm talking and playing at the same time. It's distracting to me. I would really like it if this, like, at some point could be a speedrun category, because I really am just curious what
Yeah.
an actual, like, run by, good runners would be like.
I'm.
I'm not a good runner. Xandra does, in fact, I think, have a better. Xandra, what's your randomizer PB?
214, I think, or
Yeah,
211.
I'm like a 220, and those are. I mean, those are not beginner times by any measure, but they're not. And this is also we have literally just not practiced vanilla.
No, not at all.
I have a PB for any percent, but that's using like the baby route.
Hmm.
That's like the save plus quit and error route, which is like you could teach that to anyone.
I'm gonna go try swamp. See what happens there.
I think we have to beat swamp, and the
Yeah.
hook shot is a really useful weapon. So please do go do swamp. Oh, you cannot do tempered sword, correct?
What?
You can't do tempered sword. Is that correct?
The frog is not there.
CB, is it okay? So my understanding is there's like, what I would be really curious about. What I would be really, really curious about is what am I doing? What I would be really curious about is, are the lumberjacks at the tree? That's what I want to know.
Oh.
Xander has an invisible follower.
What?
Several people in my chat have just gotten very excited with the belief that you have an invisible follower. I don't know what that means. But that would be...
Wow, how would that happen?
Even Sashralia. They think Sashralia is following you.
How?
Well, here's blind.
Oh, so you totally... Okay, weird.
Sandra, I regret to inform you that you are haunted.
Oh, no.
And will be so the rest of the game.
Awesome. Why? What did I do?
Their belief is that for some reason, the invisible Sashralia follower that you pick up when you are a bunny never went away.
Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's the reason. It's the same at the beginning when Zelda is talking to you, an invisible Zelda is following you around.
That's so cute. Okay, well, then it means we can still do this. We just need to rejigger who does what.
Or just have an invisible follower the rest of the game, and I do certain things for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see any reason you can't beat the game like this.
Yeah, no, let's just do this.
Do the digging game, which is okay because the digging game sucks.
The what?
The digging game.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Am I actually... Is this gonna happen? This is very silly.
Right, okay, also,
I just mean... Okay, it was definitely a good idea to send the person with the 8 hearts to fight.
yeah.
You're gonna get another crystal.
Yay!
Kenko asks, how confident are you that you are syncing state that you did not intend? So, there's only so many things, right? I'm not syncing all memory. I have a list of whitelisted addresses that I am watching, and I have specific behavior for each one. So, in order for me to sync something that I didn't intend, like most of them are the only, it would have to be a bit or address. The only ones of those are the ability mask and the big key mask. The big key mask is pretty consistent. I didn't pay any attention to what the ability mask does, and I'm pretty not certain, but I'm pretty sure that the ability mask is... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, what was that? Oh no. What was that?
What?
Okay, I'm not worrying about it right now. I'm doing the...
Okay, yeah, go for it, yeah, also...
Sorry, my brain is working much faster than my mouth can go right this instant. I'm sorry, I just saw something that... Okay. Oh. Okay, here's the frog. I've got a frog.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. So someone in this chat is like confused about how do I have an invisible follower. It's probably because I never saved and quit while I was like the bunny after beating Ganon. Maybe I'm still in that game, so maybe something happened there.
But I mean, it could be any number of things. You never collected a mirror.
That's true.
There's lots of things that could be messing this up. Okay, now that I am talking to dwarves, I can, Dang
it. I hate it. I always die right before health.
Aw.
Thank you, fairy. Bye.
Okay, so the thing that I was panicking about was that, I don't have a sword.
I don't have a sword.
You don't have a sword?
Yeah, I no longer have a sword. Oh, right. Oh, gosh. That's synced.
That's not possible!
That...
How did that happen?
I don't know, but we no longer have swords. I'm in a position where I would like to have a sword. I'm in a dungeon. I don't have a sword.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
That's so neat that is tracking.
That's not supposed to happen! Is that an ability? Oh,
I don't know.
No, Dan, this might be permanent.
Oh, that's super bad.
Okay, I've got a sword. Do you have a sword?
Nope.
You don't have a sword.
Don't have a sword.
Can you save and quit?
Oh, heck yeah. I'm just gonna grab the big key first, though.
Okay, yeah.
We just got a big key.
GB, I don't know. It's worse than that.
Oh, gosh.
It's in the ability mask.
I do not have a sword.
Oh, no. You save and quit, you still don't have a sword.
Yep.
Sandra, I can't fix this.
All right.
I literally cannot fix this.
That's bad.
You're soulless. It's the ability mask. The ability mask is bit more, and I assume that every bit in the ability mask goes high and never goes low again.
Ah, okay.
It's like a core assumption for me. I didn't realize that would ever need to happen. That
That's
would need to go low
fine.
again.
Here's something we could possibly do to just solve this problem for us now. Do you know which address it is? Because SNES 9X comes with a Game Genie type thing, so I could just fix it manually.
No, Xander saved and quit, which is the worst thing we could have done because now it's permanent. If she'd reset, it wouldn't have been permanent. But I told her not to do that. Okay, hold on a moment.
Yep. Okay. So, actually, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are you
so,
okay? I'm gonna pause.
You can change it without. Wait, what?
Yeah, I paused my timer. So
Okay.
this is a
don't
pause.
pause the timer. This is RTA. This is RTA. Okay.
All right, fine.
This is part of the run. This is part of the.
Okay. Okay.
This is part of the category as it stands right now. Okay. Give me a second while I look up the. I've got them. You can in fact edit, right?
Yeah. It's RAM Surge. Yeah, RAM Surge. Okay. I have a bunch of addresses now.
You have a bunch of addresses. Okay. And you can change them, not just. Okay, I'm sorry. 1 second. I'm gonna take off my headphones. 1 second.
Okay. Yep. Folks, this is we're breaking new grounds, and also breaking old games, as we do this. While we're doing that, though, I'm gonna see. Oh, this is neat. I'm seeing like all the different numbers on the side of this go up. I'm gonna get some fairies while we're doing this, since this is RTA. How do you beat Ganon swordless? All right. Or do you exploration glitch through Ganon? Like, there's got to be a way. Oh, someone just gave me the key. Hi. Sorry. Nope. Just gonna chill in my home. Okay. 7EF. 7EF. Okay. 7EF 35. 7EF 35. Seven EF 30. Okay. 7EF 35 9. Okay. Yeah, 7EF 35 9 is currently at -1. Okay. So it needs to be at 03. So if how do I change this? I want to add a cheat.
Okay, are you there?
Yeah, someone found the address.
Someone found the address. It's 379 within the.
Oh, it says they gave me 7EF 359.
That is correct. That is correct. I don't know what.
It's at -1, so I'm going to put it at 3.
At 3?
Yes, that's supposed to be the tempered sword.
Yes, 3 is good.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You have a sword back.
I have a sword back. It's the 3 one. The graphic is super messed up.
That's fine. That's fine.
But it's
That's
fine.
Totally
it's there.
Fine.
It's there. Okay, good. We're good.
Okay. So.
Oh, it's kind. Okay, it's really not fine, but we're gonna make this work. I have a very broken sword.
Address on the wiki. But I closed all of my wiki pages because I thought I was done editing this stuff.
I'm having trouble hearing you. Your mic went very quiet.
1 moment.
And then yeah, when I will probably need to change it again when either of us gets the big sword.
Why?
I don't know. I added a cheat. I don't know if it's gonna.
You added a cheat.
Yeah. I don't know if it sticks or if
it's like a game thing. Okay.
Exactly. So it's probably just gonna say, okay, that's what it is, and it's probably gonna resist the game changing it.
That might not matter.
All right, we'll see. Either way, I know exactly what to do and how to change it. So
Okay, I'm doing Mystery Mire. What are you
cool.
doing?
I'm doing swamp.
That sounds great. That's great.
Cool.
I like
We
it.
are learning, and we are still doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can't submit this to speedrun.com because we did have to edit a memory address in the middle.
That's
We could also just say this is the category, right? This is one of the rules of the category is you're part of the route is you're required to manually patch a memory address partway through because Andy did not bit masking before sending this out.
But yeah, so like it's this is a nice proof of concept.
I'm going to admit taking away the sword at the same time is actually really funny.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I like that.
I would love that being a feature on purpose, although I don't think I could. That might be kind of hard to fix.
I mean, it's fine if it happens.
I have a goal of this working on the unpatched vanilla ROM.
Yeah, I think it's totally fine that the other person loses the sword, so long as they get it back.
All right, Can of Samaria, here I come.
Yay!
I cannot believe that just happened. this is why we're doing this test, right?
Exactly. This is good stuff.
I should be taking notes. Okay, I think my things I've discovered so far.
Hookshot.
Hookshot! Yay! Best item in the game.
Yep.
I don't remember where anything is in this dungeon. Like I have a vague
don't
sense
do that.
I know I need to. I know where the.
Oh, do you need a walkthrough for? I can tell you.
I think I'm okay. I go up. I get. I guess how many keys do I need to get the big key?
The big key is down to the left. It's a hassle to get.
I need to get the crystal, and I need. How many keys do I need to enter that area?
I think I've gone in there with just like no keys save what I needed to get in, and it was fine.
Great. Then I know what to do.
Cool. But Misery Mire is a place that gives you way more keys than you need.
That's good to know.
And I have a very, very glitched sword, and that's fine.
Wait, it's perma-glitched?
Oh yeah. It's like it's real messed up now. But it's cool.
I mean, tell you how happy that makes me to hear.
Right? Yeah. I mean that's super appropriate.
Great.
I'm a glitch apprentice. Okay, south is just money. I'm just gonna go straight to the boss. No 12th gear. Asking the Game Genie for unlimited wishes is how you get in trouble. You can ask the Game Genie for 255 wishes, though. That's fine. That's great. You can also ask the Game Genie for -1 wishes.
That's good as infinite.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, gonna wake up Argus, slowly rip away his blanket. Like, come on, wake up, sleepyhead.
Oh yeah, we never did Dark Woods.
Nope.
What am I doing?
All right, come on. Oh crap.
What?
Okay, good. Argus was like staying up.
Oh, yeah.
But he's
I don't know what else is gonna turn out to be broken.
I'm dead, but I hopefully had a fairy.
Did you?
Yep.
Yay! Remember to refill when you get out.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm. This is becoming like a thing I do now.
Great.
Oh
great.
wow, already dead. Jeez. Oh my gosh, a heart. That's gonna help so much.
Great. You beat a dungeon. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yay.
I'm really glad that we wrote out our route as like just a series of options.
Yep.
Because.
Yeah, like if you feel like it, it's.
Partner got a crystal.
Cool.
Good work, Sandra.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Sandra, I'm going to beat Mystery Mire and then re-enter to get the cane.
How did you get there without the cane?
Thanks for reminding me.
Oh, okay. You were about to...
Yeah, I just didn't think about it.
Yeah, no, you absolutely need that.
You need the cane to go downstairs. That's the point.
All right, I'm gonna go to Skullwoods.
That sounds great. We need the fire rod. Then, okay, what haven't we done?
What haven't we done?
Actually, you should be able to go from Skullwoods directly to Turtle Rock.
Yep. Oh, yay, Turtle Rock.
Do you feel up to doing Turtle Rock? Because you have fewer hearts than me.
No, I'm good with Turtle Rock.
Okay, great. I'm not actually that good at Turtle Rock. What's that thing going?
I see the frog.
Okay. Sure, fine.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna leave the frog alone.
Leave the frog alone. Leave him trapped in this prison forever.
Yep.
Because of
Oh,
you.
red cane.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got the red cane.
Ow. Jerk. All right, Skullwoods, what you gonna do?
What are you going to do when it comes for you?
Hmm.
I don't remember how to get back to where I was. I guess I don't.
You should go down into a little sub area. Take the
Fine,
stairs. Cool.
But thanks. I mean, at another level, I don't remember where I'm going, but I remember.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
People are comparing this to the fight near the end of Nier Automata, and I forget which one.
I haven't finished that.
It's a thing.
I have to keep stopping and changing the memory addresses of the game because you're doing something that was not anticipated.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't remember that.
Okay. Okay, so realistically, I think there's like 2 bugs that are like proper bugs that this run has uncovered. One is whatever happened with your invisible follower.
Yep.
And the other is the other is the sword taking away thing.
Yep.
And I just have to remember those 2 things since I'm not taking notes. So I'm saying it out loud because I feel like I'll be more likely to remember it if I say it with my mouth.
Yeah, totally. And like, yep, I really like the sword taken away thing. Not gonna lie, I think that's great.
No, it's great, but I don't think it's going to be possible to sync without putting in a bunch of very weird logic.
Okay, then if it's just like, well, like you get the
Thanks,
tempered
Basley.
sword.
Yeah, Mike is pointing out that a lot of this weirdness is just due to the fact the game was not designed for sequence breaking, and so sequence breaking beats stuff, and the randomizer dealt with this by just fixing the bugs. So it might be, it's altogether possible that like the correct way to do this is to literally run using the randomizer, or like a version of the randomizer ROM that has all the locations or everything in the vanilla locations. Actually, hold on.
Oops.
How's Dark Woods doing?
Yeah, Skullwoods is going okay. I'm just having a talk with some mummies.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not a mom myself, but I am encountering some mummies.
Well, you know, it's...
Just want to make that clear. I'm really missing the fire rod. I really like having the fire rod for this entire dungeon. Dang, I got bunnied.
I see what you mean. And I'm happy for you. Partner got a big key.
Yeah. Whoops. No! Well, actually, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted.
What's
Cool.
what you wanted?
A hand grabbed me right after I got the big key.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
Yep, that's exactly. That was like that is optimal speed running.
Yep. That was a strat.
Yeah, actually.
I am done with my. Or should I just start doing ice?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you. Well, I mean, I'm gonna give you the fire rod very shortly.
Okay, I guess the okay, so you can do bomb skip in ice.
Oh yeah, go for it, because like ice has you just got the fire rod.
Should I do turtle or ice is the question.
You should do ice, because basically we can go mode turtle and
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we can totally go mode turtle rock.
What's our time, by the way?
128. Not so bad
That's
No, it's not bad.
great.
for a first try.
No. It's not bad for had to stop for several minutes in the middle to try to find the SRAM map
Yep.
on the wiki, only to discover that someone in chat had already solved the problem for us while I had my headphones off.
How am I doing on fairies? 2 fairies. Okay.
Tooth fairies?
Two fairies. They're not tooth fairies, thankfully. How is dental care in Hyrule? I never thought about this.
Well, it seems to be in some kind of like stable state, so I'm gonna imagine not very good. You'll also notice that at no point in the game do we find out what their bathroom technology is like.
That's right.
We're just sort of it's kind of like it's this like slightly advanced medieval, right? Like they've got.
That's
They
great.
did not need the compass at all.
And yeah, like and even in Breath of the Wild, which has like very detailed everything, no outhouses, commodes, nothing at all.
I'm gonna be honest, I appreciate that. I'm glad. I think they made the right call there.
That's true.
Oh no. So Masik, they have magic, but they don't have as much magic in this, in Null TTP as they do in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. All right, I'm about to head into Butterfly Person, and then I'm
Nice.
gonna have a bad time.
Okay. I mean, it's always a bad time with
That's
the butterfly
great.
person.
It's true.
It's like remember those MSN commercials? Everything's better with the butterfly.
Yep.
It's like that, except it's not better at all.
Nope. I die immediately, but I'm like riding with a bunch of fairies, so I.
Fairies are good. You know what? Let's get that 4th bottle.
That's a good idea.
Also, how much money do you have?
That is a good question. Oh gosh, I just won. 172. I can buy a potion.
Okay. Maybe you should do that.
Maybe. I kind of like fairies. Yeah,
Potions
fairies
get you a
fill me
lot-
up.
Potions get you more health.
Right now they don't.
Good to know.
I don't have enough health. But okay, so you should get a crystal soon.
I got a crystal.
Oh, nice. Oh, you get it early. So as soon as you're done with Ice Palace,
That's great.
you should go blow up, or depending, like whoever is closest to a big bomb when Ice Palace is done
Yes.
should just go ahead and do it.
Yes, that's a good idea.
How close are you
To what?
to finishing the?
I'm close. I'm not there, but I'm close.
Okay.
3 bombs? Really? That was not a good use of 6 seconds. Oh, crud. I'm so sorry. I could have gotten... Can I get through this? Is there a way to hack through this?
To what?
I could have gotten us the blue mail, but I didn't.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll live.
Yeah. We just need like do Turtle Rock, and then we're gonna have it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have it better.
Oh, I don't have the big key. That's right. I feel silly. I did not make a mistake at all. I made a conscious routing decision.
That's totally fine. Bop, 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 bop. All right. Since I get the crystal near the start of your
That's
ending
great.
dialogue, and it's lasts for a while.
If you want to, I'm at Cold Stare. If
Cool.
you want to make a dash for the
I'm
bomb
there.
shop, you're there.
I'm just outside the bomb shop, so I'm
Give
just gonna
me,
wait.
10 seconds here.
That's great.
Thank you for all the follows, by the way, folks. Nice. This is exciting.
God, this is so great. I'm so used to like playing this, and I've got like I'm so used to hitting this boss, and I've got like 3 hearts. Playing the randomizer, and I'm here. I've got like 10. It just feels like look. I've got 10. I've got 3 berries. It just feels luxurious. I just died. And I don't even care. Okay, Penguin Go points out that there are, in fact, sprites of toilets in Kakaroka Village, and I feel like my life is not better now than it was before I knew that. And the worst part is I think I know what you're talking about, and I think I assumed that all along was a stove.
Oh gosh.
Now
A lesson is
feel happier. I put this on myself. I brought up the lesson. I poked into dark matters of which I should not have been aware.
Okay, I cannot get the bomb.
You can't get the bomb.
Can't get the big bomb.
Well, do you have the crystal?
I have 6 crystals. Yep, but the bomb's not there.
What happens if you save and quit and come back?
Crap! I just bought the bomb instead. Dang it!
Do you have enough money for the big bomb?
How much is the big bomb?
It's like 300 or something.
Oh, okay. I'm not even close to that. That might be
Okay.
it. I'm gonna go to Thieves Town. Oh, do you have it?
Well, I mean, I can pick up. I haven't looted any of the hype caves.
Oh,
So
I can.
There's so much I can. Oh, it's 100 for the big bomb. How much do you have?
Okay, I have less than that, but I had more than that when I entered.
Okay, so a while back I panicked briefly, and I didn't say why. It's because every time that you beat a dungeon, it prints out ignored memory write because the game is not running about 7 times. And I know why. But
That's great.
Oh. Okay, I have enough money now. I can save and quit and try, or if you have...
somebody said it might be the invisible follower. You might have the invisible follower still.
Right, because I can't follow bomb.
I'm just gonna go buy a bomb.
Cool. I'm gonna go to Turtle Rock.
Okay. You know what makes me really happy about that? I don't want to do Turtle Rock.
Cool. I am
hate
totally
Turtle Rock.
fine with Turtle Rock.
I'm gonna get a bottle. Dixago, my favorite programming language in the world is actually Lua. I really like Lua. So I'm happy that it just happened that on this project, I can buy a bomb. I don't know why you can't buy it, but I can buy a bomb.
All right, got a kiss from Grandpa. I'm heading out.
Great. Maybe she picked up the new
That's
invisible follower.
great.
It definitely makes a lot of sense that the person with twice as many hearts is not doing
That's
Turtle Rock.
great.
That just makes so much sense that like I can't even describe the amount of sympathy that's happening right now.
We could probably like get the New Wave album going with the amount of sense we have.
It was great, and I'm designing my own. I designed my own language. Nobody uses it, but
It's so cool that you did,
2.0
though.
Version 2.0 might be useful enough someone could use it, and it's very Lua-like, very Python-like. As far as what's my favorite data structure, why it's a hash table, we need to distinguish abstract data types. You know, if you're talking about like a stack or a heap or something, you could implement all these things using several different. Oh no. You could implement these things using several different
That's
programming
great.
languages, or sorry, several different underlying data types. Some might not be as efficient as others.
Oh, once after I saved and quit, or did whatever I did. Yeah, I saved and quit, and now my sword is no longer glitch, so it goes away.
Okay, good to know. Also, I think what I just said might not have been altogether sensible, but I'm trying to play a video game and talk about data structures at the same time. Which is
Fairy, come back. Okay, thank you.
You're not
Yes.
setting up to succeed here. Also, I discovered something fascinating.
Hmm?
Which is that if you drop the big bomb inside the bomb shop, it does not go.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a nice safety feature.
Mike Trelawney, I do not understand your question. Could you rephrase it?
Ready to be quaked.
I did not test this in my first run. So, you should now have the silver arrows.
Partner got bow.
Partner got bow.
Yep.
That's interesting.
but yeah, but I do have the silver arrows.
Okay, great. I just didn't put in a. I just didn't put in a message for that, I guess. Mike Trelawney, I tried. The first version of my language was implemented in.
Oh. Do you have the gold sword?
Do now.
Okay, I do not.
You don't have the gold sword?
Nope. So I'm just gonna manually add it in. But that's probably because I currently have a cheat running.
You have a cheat running. Okay, so we'll just say that's part of the cheat.
Yep, I'm fairly certain that's what's happening right now because it's probably just like overwriting whatever's happening. What was it again? 7EF3.
No, that's the ability mask. Sword is somewhere else.
Oh.
The mask for the hold on.
Can the person who typed the number in chat type it again, please?
No, that's what
great.
you want is you want 359. You want the same address given before, but the last digit should be 359, and you want it set to 4.
3594. Okay.
Let me know if it worked, and I'm gonna go get a 4th bottle.
Oh. Yep, there it is, number 4.
Great. That's probably it's probably the mask.
Okay, cool.
Because it was set to FF. Oh my goodness, that's fascinating. Well, that's easy. Okay, I'm sorry. I only just now understood what happened with the sword. I've already got a mechanism built in for that. I just need to add it to the table that you're supposed to do it for the swords. Because I can be like ignore. I already have a mechanism in for like ignore values over a certain range. And so I can just have it ignore values of. Mike, to answer your question, the language as I implemented it was a proof of concept and nothing else. I was curious. I had an idea for a language, and I was curious if I could make it work. And I tried it, and I never implemented a programming language before, and so that was. It works, and that's all it needed to do. Essentially, like my win state for this language was that I recorded a YouTube video about the design, and the guy who designed Elixir watched it. That was a success. Version 2.0 of Emily. I can talk for a very long time about what my goals with that are, but that I'm hoping to use for game programming, more of a Lua replacement. And let's talk about that if you're curious sometime in a channel, because I don't think I can talk intelligently about that and play a video game at the same time.
Is there a single sentence answer to why did you create Emily?
I'm going to answer a slightly different question, which is what is interesting about Emily 1? And what's interesting about Emily 1 is it is a language where functions and objects are the same thing.
Oh, interesting.
You can inherit from an object, or sorry, you can have a class which inherits from a function. You can use higher level functions such as map on an object. And that was essentially my goal with it. Was I had this crazy idea of you could have a language where objects and functions are interchangeable.
Oh, you got a bottle. Hey.
I got a bottle. What should I do now? Is there anything? We got pretty much everything, don't we?
Yeah, I think pretty much you just like get.
Do you want Bombos? I can get Bombos.
Why not? Yes, Bombos is going to be super useful in Ganon's Tower. Oh, good. Now I can just get as many fairies as I want.
Kevlario, it's a little odder than that. It's that it just literally everything's an apply. You know what? This is I can't describe this. Kevlario, there's if you go to if you search Google for Emily Lambda, there's a link to my talk, and I describe the language. And again, this language is a toy that I made because I was amused, and it isn't useful. Like it isn't. There's something like maybe a total of 10 programs have ever been in it. What can I do? What can I do? We have everything except the blue cane, and the blue cane is useless.
Yep, I'd pretty much say like load up on fairies or potions and get some hearts.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And be ready to enter Ganon's Tower.
Yeah. Anyway, in the end, Emily accomplished one thing, which is that I got a job because of it.
Nice. That's good. That's real good.
I've done this twice. I made one time I made an iOS game, and it was a complete failure. It did not sell, no one bought it, but it impressed an employer enough they hired me to work on iOS stuff. And then another time I made a programming language, and it was not used by anyone, but it impressed an employer enough that they hired me to work on programming languages. So
I identify a lot with this because I made a bunch of games in the late 90s that no one played. Yeah, oh right, I forgot, but I just got it.
That's great.
Oh my goodness. This is so cool.
Oh, did you get like a special glitched shield?
I have the red shield, but it's yellow.
Ooh.
That's cool. I'm gonna just get a few pieces of heart, and then I will meet you at Ganon's Tower.
Yep, cool. So yeah, like I made a bunch of like free games using like click and play in the 90s, and never did a bunch. I submitted one to Epic, and they didn't accept it, sadly, but it was fun. And that, along with like some Halo 3 levels that I made with some like to play with my friends, is what got me into games. That was enough for people to say like, oh, cool, yeah, that's level design, game design experience. In you go.
Yeah, Xandra is a published designer. She was on the... What was your role in Chariot?
I was the game designer. I was the writer. I was also one of the level designers.
That's great.
I'm really proud of that game. I liked it a lot.
Bye, Dixego. Thanks for watching. I give up. Sorry, I was trying to do the chest game to get a piece of heart. It's just not working.
Aww.
Randomizer is much nicer to us on that front.
Yeah, Chariot is the reason I'm here right now, or one of the reasons along a convoluted line of fun like happenings. It's the game that got me sent to PAX. That was the biggest mistake my former employer ever did, because then I got to see how big the world was. And I was like, oh.
That is a rude question, and let's not follow up on this line of discussion. Yeah, Chariot is a 2-player co-op game. It's on the PS4. Is it on any other platform?
It's on PS4, PS3, Xbox One, PC.
And it's kind of like a physics game where it's literally you are dragging. It's basically the 2D platformer version of As I Lay Dying.
Ooh.
You are lugging your father's corpse to the ancestral grave site and solving physics puzzles along the way.
Yep.
That's great.
Also, fun fact, the person who did the audio design for Chariot is the sound designer for Rock Band and BioShock.
That's cool.
Yeah, great person to work with.
Is I was gonna ask a question, but it's probably not an appropriate one for
Oh.
when there's like 120 people watching.
I mean, I can choose not to answer it, or we can like wait until later. That's totally fine.
Chibi, absolutely do not worry about it. Thank you for helping.
Okay. Okay, I can confirm I have the level 4 sword.
Nice.
Yep. And I'm dead, but that's
I'm just goofing around at this point.
I'm about to beat
great.
Trinex.
You're about to beat Trinex. Okay, well,
Yep.
I'm gonna hurry up and get some potions. Oh my gosh, I'm out of everything.
Whoops.
I live.
Oh my gosh, someone in the chat asked, where can you find the games I made in the 90s? They require DOSBox to run. I still have the executables. You need like Windows 3.1 to make them work. I'm gonna see if I can make a virtual machine that just like make them happen, but like, yeah, it's tricky.
That would be kind of cool. Just make like a little DOSBox with all your personal history.
Yeah, because I got some good games in there. I got like a bunch of little platformers, some top-down stuff with some story. I made an entire, like the thing I pitched to Epic was an entire game basically it's like it's a breakout RPG. It's
breakout
like,
RPG. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was goofing around and now I'm late to the castle.
It's fine. It's fine.
We were going to storm the castle together. I'm late.
I mean, I have to talk to Zelda, so it's gonna take.
I was
a while.
buying drugs.
Oh wow, Ryder would be willing to set up a VM games library if I can say executables. I can make that happen. Nonetheless, it is she, her. I should probably write those down below if I haven't already. Okay, I'm heading over past some Lionels.
I'm entering the dark world, and then I'll be right over.
Okay, cool. I'm almost dead, as is why I want.
That's great.
I guess actually it's okay for me to be late because shit.
Oh, I have written them below. Okay, so just when in doubt, read under this.
As you can just go for.
I'm the first
I get
in.
the big key before me, right?
Yep, I'm first in, so I'm gonna go left and then do Armos and everything.
I guess I could just wait. I was like all worried about like I'm gonna be late, but I don't even need to be there yet.
Not really. Like it's unless you want to collect some stuff, but really there's not a lot. This is probably like some good example of, oh, we should probably optimize this part of the run right now.
Yeah.
If anytime one of us is waiting.
Yeah, I think that this particular run has been too weird to really like draw conclusions about what to optimize, just because like some of what we did was just like weirdness. But yeah, I think honestly. Oh gosh, yeah, the red armor. Well, the red armor is easy to get and non-randomizer.
Yep, I'm heading over.
I'm used to randomizer thinking, right? So like, one thing I really like about this co-op concept is that if you were playing it with the randomizer, what you would like be bound to do is like have one player go left and one player go right, and there's just sort of like you're racing to see who hits the key first.
Yeah, if both have the same seed.
That would be great, I think. But
that's great.
Yeah, this where both players have different seeds would break some records.
That would be fascinating. I don't know if it would be very interesting, but it would be fascinating.
That's true. It's just like wondering, well, are we gonna get super lucky? Oh, but also what I find interesting with that concept is like, okay, which number of crystal is where? Like, okay, neither of us need to do Turtle Rock, because like
that's kind of interesting. You could both be doing. Yeah. I don't know. I want to get these Lewis scripts up and see what people do with it, because I think there's a lot of interesting things you could do with this basic concept.
Can I do the bump?
That's great.
Yes. Just waiting for when I'm gonna die, but that's okay because I have fairy friends.
Yeah, I mean, like this Okay, other than the glitches with the fake follower and with losing the sword, and losing the sword I could fix with what I've got. Like, this is playable, right?
Yeah,
It would
totally.
it would be really cool if bombs synced. It would be really cool if rupees synced, but like, well, maybe not bombs. But like, it would be cool if bomb capacity synced. It would be cool if rupees synced, but like, gonna disguise myself as a statue.
Oh, nice.
Where you at?
I'm about to drop into Armos, I think.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get the big key soon. You should probably head on over to...
I'm waiting at the door. I'm gonna snipe
Okay,
Ganon.
cool.
You're gonna do all the work. You're gonna do like Turtle Rock and most of Ganon's tower and all the hard work, and then I'm just gonna like race ahead of you and get to Ganon before you can even get there. Oh crap! I don't have any keys.
Right, you should probably get a key. Just go downstairs and like grab a key.
Yeah.
You can grab 2 very quickly.
Yeah. You only need one going upstairs,
Big
right?
key. Yeah.
I got a big key. Okay, I could have at this point raced ahead, but now you're gonna be beating me.
Yep. I'm gonna get armor.
That's great. I would love that.
Okay, so we both need to go to the top, right? Though.
Yes, we both. Assuming that our win condition is we both beat Ganon.
I think so. I think it should be that. We both
think it should
start,
be
we
that.
both finish.
Yeah. Okay. My opinion, you should not share health, you should not share bottle contents,
Nope.
but you should share...
Red mail.
I think it would be interesting to share arrow counts, and I think it would be interesting to share arrow capacity.
Capacity should definitely be shared. It takes so much money and time to do it.
Capacity really needs
Both
to be
players.
shared.
Yep. Both players should benefit.
I don't know if you should share arrow count, I don't know if you should share bomb count. That's less obvious to me.
That's true.
But like, I don't know, just I guess from like almost a design perspective, like, the goal of syncing, as far as I'm concerned, is to sync keys and doors, right?
Yep.
Like, items are keys that unlock doors. And rupees are funny in this sense because rupees are effectively keys, right? Because there are 2 points in the game where rupees gate your ability to do a thing. So this is one of the things I was actually considering was only syncing big rupees, right? Like if you kill, I think I mentioned this earlier, but like if you just kill something and get 5 rupees, that does not sync. But if you find 300 rupees in a chest, that does sync.
Great.
That
Yeah,
would be
like
the solution.
the numbered... Oh, crap. Someone hit me back into the switch.
I don't actually know what the best solution would be.
Yeah. I'm kind of fine with, like, the way it works right now, which is, like... There we go. We both kind of, like, we both have to work our money. Because right now, like, we're both sitting pretty.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be kind of too bad, but it's actually been fine. Things might be a little bit... harder in the randomizer.
That's true. That is a good point.
Because part of why it was easy to... One moment.
Yeah, randomizer, you might not get a bunch of bottles.
I mean, maybe it's just a thing that, like, whichever player winds up getting 500 goes to hit
That's
Zora, but that's
great.
kind of, like, different from how the other things have been implemented.
Yeah.
GB says maybe you should have King Zora keep a tab on both of you.
Huh?
I mean, that's... Yeah, no, maybe that would be a... No, I don't know. It might... In principle, you could do a thing where King Zora knows how to reach across the universe, right? Like, I could keep track of what the... I could have it keep track of what the other players... Vasily, I think that you could set it up where if player 1 gets a heart it disappears from the other location, right? Like that's not
Hmm.
too weird. I don't know.
All right. Can I get the Lanmola's triple kill? Nope. Close.
Oh,
All right.
Dark One, the latency is probably not fantastic because we are literally the networking protocol is IRC.
I love
Like
RC.
literally, we are both connected to an IRC server, and we are sending a series of essentially JSON messages over like as MSGs.
Andy, did I ever tell you what my first IRC username was?
No.
Ranma.
Yeah, that follows.
Yep.
That's great.
Oh, crud. I got so used to fairies, I forgot that I swapped out for potions.
Oh, yeah.
That could have gone bad. I was sitting there like getting hit,
That's
like
great.
I don't care. I've got fairies. I don't have fairies.
Whoops.
When I first started designing this, I was like, all right, I'll like set up like a WebSocket script. And I'll like figure out how to do WebSockets in Node, and I'll like put a WebSocket script on Heroku. And then I thought about it, I'm like, I don't want to maintain a server. I just like really, really don't want to maintain a server.
Yeah. It's... Oh, cool. I'm in the mother-daughter spike ball room.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
That's great.
The room with the big yellow spike ball and a tiny spike ball. I
Oh.
like to think it's a mom and a kid. Just like,
That's really cute.
I have a lot of like adorable headcanon for the rooms.
All right, I have some bad news.
That's great.
I'm at Moldorm again.
I just beat Moldorm.
Okay, great. You're ahead of me.
Just barely. Validation chest. All right, this
What
run will
was
only.
on the validation test?
Great.
We both need to open it.
Yeah, what was in it?
$20.
Okay. I honestly didn't know what was in it.
Okay. This run is now validated.
That's
It's double
great.
It's
validated.
validated. We may have used ROM hacking, and we may have changed a memory address twice, but
Only to give us like what
Yeah.
normally would have been hours due to a bug.
yeah, that was correction for my bug, not cheating. But we opened the validation chest, so it's a valid run.
Yep. Oh my gosh, yes. Dark One in chats is like, validation chest is what you call your bust after 9 months of HRT.
Oh god. Is there a Lua Rock for IRC support? No, I used Lua
Ganon's
Socket,
down.
and
I mean, well, almost.
I used Lua Socket, and it just happens that the IRC protocol is so freaking simple that it's fine just using a socket and text it. Wow, this is a really distracting fight. Give me a minute.
Oh, take your time. All right. I kind of miss like Ganon's opening random trivia.
Did he not tell you about the cereal?
I mean, it could be. He's speaking Japanese.
Basley, we don't get the same Agnahem patterns because this is vanilla. So unless vanilla gives you the same Agnahem patterns, which I doubt.
Oh wow! I just noticed something.
So
The last item you use
That's great.
is the hook shot to get across to get the validation chest, and that's what's super useful against the flames against Ganon. So
Yeah,
the game already primes you for that. That's so neat.
I've noticed that actually before. It is pretty cool actually. So yeah, the question here is, do we now have the? Are we going to have the world record for co-op vanilla, or does it not? Like, should we consider the normal any % world record to be competition for the world record title?
I'm not sure I can process that right now while I'm fighting Ganon.
Yeah, I was about to say something about the design of the IRC protocol and the RFC system, and my brain just sort of locked up briefly.
Got him.
Got him. Okay, cool. You're the first one. I'm almost there.
Almost. Cool. Then I'll be ready to hit the button.
Yes.
As soon as you're through the door. Oh my gosh.
Nice. Sorry. Last time I messed up lantern glitch on the first try, so I was happy I got it this time.
Cool. So...
Yes, this is totally. This is co-op Zelda. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Yep. Let me know when you beat him.
Yeah, I'm
That's
in
great.
last phase, so unless I fall, which if I do, that'll be incredibly embarrassing.
Super.
Any
Thank
moment.
you for the cheers. Oh my gosh.
Okay, he is exploding.
Okay, let me know when you cross the door and it goes white.
Yeah. Almost there. I'm hitting all my buttons. Time.
All right. 2 hours, 4 minutes, 31 seconds.
That doesn't feel bad to me at all. I feel good about that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's great. I'm happy. That's
Yes.
all right. So that is the new world record for cooperative play Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
With 2 people. It doesn't count if you have only 1. Never mind that this is worse than any %. So
That's true. That's true.
okay. Awesome.
This was really cool.
I'd say I am so happy we made it all the way through without my scripts crashing, but that didn't happen at all.
Yeah, scripts are sound. I see the ping pongs.
Well, okay. If I guess it would have been
That's
completable if
great.
I'd fixed the item thing.
Yeah, that's that we
Yeah,
there was a problem
But I
and
can
we
fix that.
hotfixed
That's
it.
one.
Yeah.
So this is why I didn't put this on GitHub, because by the time I put it on GitHub, it will be fixed. So
Yeah, and the invisible companion thing is weird though. But then I don't know if that was a cause of
yeah,
like,
that literally might not be something I can fix, because if that's a bug in, we still don't know why it happened.
Could it be like I don't know if it's like could it be that we transferred to the Dark World without the pearl? Could that
That's
have done
common.
it?
That's normal,
common.
right?
I mean, like
that
beat
is- that is
Aghanim
a-
without the pearl.
Beating
That's
Aghanim without
great.
Pearl is a supported part of the game.
Okay.
They thought about it, right? So,
Hmm.
oh, that's an interesting question. Dractive asks, the invisible follower, did Xandra go to the Dark World pre-Aghanim? And I don't remember.
I don't think I did. No, because wait. It's
There's a
possible
flag
that I
there's
didn't
a flag
do.
and we don't know what. But actually, you know, the fact of the matter is that, like, all right, so let's say there's a bug and you do something weird and now you have a permanent, like, handicap for the rest of the game, right? As long as the game is still completable, I think that's interesting, right? I think the fact that you couldn't do this entire set of things because you had your invisible follower, that was
Yeah.
that was sort of cool.
Yeah, ideally it shouldn't be there, but it's the trick of like knowing why.
Right. I mean, I'm okay with making things weird and forcing you to work around it. What is not good is if What is not good is something uncompletable, and the swords being taken away was uncompletable.
Yeah, I'm. What's one thing I can certainly do is I can like I have a recording and everything, and like it's gonna be I'm gonna make a highlight of this so we can easily check like okay, what are the hypotheses?
Yeah, that's
what,
good thinking.
And then like can easily test for that.
But I mean, honestly, this is duplicating work the randomizer did, right? What is the randomizer is all about? They had to do the work to fix the bugs that occur when you.
Oh.
So it might just be there needs to be a randomizer style IPS or whatever the file format is going around. It's like here's all the randomizers fixes so that you can sequence break and not have things like permanent visible followers.
So yeah, so possibly someone on the randomizer team knows exactly how that happens and how to fix it.
Yeah, we've got like two randomized people who are randomizer adjacent at least floating around in the chat right now. So
cool.
Wasik, that would be really I for a moment was like that would be great if like we just the second half of the run Xandra couldn't have a sword, but you can't beat Ganon without the sword. It's not possible.
Nope.
So okay, cool. So
yeah. I mean, it's.
Do we wanna kind of do like a? I think we should just sign off, and I'm gonna upload this stuff to GitHub immediately. I'll post the GitHub in the randomizer Discord once it's done. I'm gonna probably post. I think I'm gonna post like a highlight of this video to the Speedruns Reddit or something. But we'll see. Swordless runs end by EGing past Ganon, because that works fine.
Yeah.
Before I sign off, does anyone have any technical questions about the run we did?
That's great.
So that I can answer just while I'm right here.
Yeah, feel free to ask also in my chat. I will relay them.
Yeah.
That is like. That was like there was like I'll be curious to like check the video again and see like the optimization options. But yeah, barring that one weird thing.
Yeah.
With the invisible follower, it's like, yeah, and it could very well be like at some point. Like there's a flag that is set for both of us maybe, and
the progress flags are messy, like really, really, really messy. And I just looked at that one. I don't care. I'm ignoring this, and it turned out I should have not necessarily ignored it. But okay, well I think let's just call it here. And
yeah.
Xandra, thank you for doing this with me. I'm really glad I had someone to run this with. So.
Yeah, thank you so much for like bringing me into this. This was amazing. I'm very, very excited for the future of this.
I'm really curious where this goes long term. So yeah, okay. Bye y'all. Thank you so much for watching my stream and seeing this
Andy.
weird experiment. So bye.
Bye. And bye folks. This is going to be it's going to be the end of it for tonight. It has been a while. Thank you to so much of you for showing up. Oh my gosh, this was like amazing. Thank you for all the follows. It like means so much to me. Wow, this is super cool, and I can't wait to like get the chance to do more of this. So, and many thanks to Andy for everything. Like, this is cool. Thanks for being there. Until we see each other again, please take care of yourselves because you are important. And let's keep making wonderful things together. And then testing them together. And breaking new ground together. Bye-bye. Aww.